So here's what this talk is about. It's actually about the 38th surah of the Quran, Surah Sad. Surah Sad. It's called Sad. Okay, it's a Meccan surah. It has 80-something ayat. And it's a very unique, beautiful surah in the Quran. And I'll tell you something that's been making me amazed by the Quran more recently, over the last few, maybe almost a year now. I studied different aspects of the Quran, but one of the areas of the study of the Quran that has completely blown my mind is how the Quran is organized. Now we get to the fun part. This surah is broken up into 6 parts. These 80-some ayat are broken up into 6 parts. And I will give you 6 words to remember each part. First word, Quraysh. First word is Quraysh. Second word is nations. Third word, prophets. 4, heaven. 4 is what? Heaven. You know, Jannah. Take a guess what 5 is? Good guess. Hell. Okay, last one's weird. Last one is say. Just the word say. Say. How many parts in the surah? 6 parts. 6 parts. Check this out. The first section was Quraysh. What is the 6th section? Say to who? Quraysh. The first section and the last section complete each other, don't they? It is actually the last section that is responding in its entirety to the demands placed in the first section. If they are so stubborn, how do you deal with them? You deal with them with the lessons you've learned in the last section. So section 1 and section 6 are directly tied to each other. Okay, what's section 2? Nations. Previous nations? That were what? What happened to them? Okay, what is the 5th section? Okay, so you have the past of disbelieving nations in section 2. And then you have the future of disbelieving nations in... Are 2 and 5 related to each other? So the first one and the last one are tied to each other, and the second one and the second last one are tied to each other. And by the way, when in the second section did Allah talk about one nation or many nations? Remember He talked about many nations? And when He described hell, what did He describe? One group will be there, another will come and say, hey guys, we're here too. And another one will come and another one will come. In other words, it perfectly corresponds to what was described in section 2, because nation after nation historically disbelieved. And now those nations after nations are being piled into hell. SubhanAllah. The third section is what? Which is the history of good people. We should conclude. Section 3 should be tied to what section? I'm running out of sections. Because I already tied 1 to 6. And I already tied 2 to 5. So I should tie 3 to what? And do you see any connection between 3 and 4? I don't seem to see it. I don't see it. It's not obvious to me. What is it? Prophets. Heaven. How cool is that, guys? This entire surah is a perfect thematic symmetry. Everything ties together.